Hi everybody. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm in my washroom again. I just needed to be able to register this disappointment and this sadness. I know it probably doesn't appear that way right now. I've had some hours to come to terms with everything, but I don't know. I'm just hella confused. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Well, I know for sure I'm not going crazy and I'm not making up these symptoms that I'm feeling. They're definitely very much there. It's just either I'm having another chemical pregnancy or my body is going through some things. Pretty much, my 2 week wait symptoms were like pretty what they were for my last cycle, which is where I had my chemical pregnancy. And everything everything was spot on the same: cervical mucus, nausea, softness of your cervix, headaches. Even when all of the symptoms started was the same as last cycle, but the only difference between this cycle and last cycle is I've been checking, because last cycle I wasn't paying attention to those signs and I kept thinking I'm not pregnant, I'm just sick, and the whole time I was. And my period came, and then I found out I was pregnant after my period, which means I had already lost, pretty much the baby. The hormones were still present in my urine, but I had already lost the baby. But really and truly, I'm just so sad and just so disappointed. And at this point, my husband could pretty much be feeling like I've made all these symptoms up, which I haven't. And he hasn't said that, but I would think that if I were him. So, anyways, so yesterday morning I would have been 10 days post IUI. I don't count the actual day the IUI happened. I start counting from the next day. So yesterday would have been 10 days post. My IUI was on January 28th. So, yeah. So yesterday was like 10 days past, and I got the faintest of barely there squinter lines, and I'm thinking it should be stronger than that, at this point. I called into my doctor's office and my nurse was saying, "Oh, it's fine, it's a proper line. As long as you get a line, you're pregnant, da, 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 da. It's a miracle to even get a positive on a urine test at this stage." I'm sorry if you're hearing that music across the hall. It's neighbors playing music. It's a constant thing every day. But anyways, that's what she said. And so I took some comfort in that, although, in the back of your head, you kind of have a feeling that you know what's going on in your body, you know what I mean? And I've always been a very sort of in touch with your body type of person. I've always sort of had a sort of an inkling of what's happening in my body. I'm very aware of my body, pretty much. So I kind of have a feeling that I'm already losing it. I stopped probably losing it. Started, going downhill like maybe Sunday. But the funny thing is, like, up until Monday, which would have been 9-ish, 9 days post IUI, I had like the worst nausea of the entire 2 weeks. The worst nausea. And I'd had nausea for a while now, since last week it had started, around 6-7 days post IUI. I was already feeling nauseous, and the worst day for nausea for me was Monday. And the worst day for headaches for me was yesterday. And I kept drinking and pumping my body with water because I kept thinking, I just need to take in more water, which is true. From last week, like, I was just constantly thirsty. Another thing that's the same as last cycle, But I don't understand. The only way I would be getting like such a faint positive yesterday. Oh, and I'm not sure if I mentioned yet, this morning I tested, first morning urine again, and it was negative. There's like nothing there. Nothing. So, and I tested with an early response too, and again, nothing there. So I'm like, what in the world is going on? Like, what are these symptoms? Why am I getting negatives? And what the hell? Like, before last cycle and these well, apparently I'm hoping a chemical pregnancy now, because that's what happened last time. Like, before then, I never had these symptoms, at least not all of them. I've had months where, okay, 1 month I'm getting the sore boobs, but not pregnant. Another month I'm getting the sore nipple, not pregnant. Another month I'm getting there was always a month where something was happening that was, that could be related to early pregnancy symptoms, but nothing ever really happened. I was never pregnant. The two times that the one time that I actually was pregnant and I was exhibiting all those symptoms, it ended in a chemical pregnancy. And I didn't even pay attention to it. I thought I was getting sick. So this time around, I'm paying attention to it. I'm not ignoring the fact that I'm going through symptoms. And I'm getting negatives. It's like, what the fuck? I'm sorry. I don't mean to curse. I don't mean to be so upset, but it's so maddening. It's just like, why? Like, why is this cruel friggin' joke being played on me? It's like, I ignored it last time. I was pregnant. I'm paying attention to it this time. I'm not pregnant. Like, what the hell do you want from me? You know what I mean? It's oh God. It's just maddening. I was absolutely on the brink of tears this morning. My husband drove me to the subway station. I'm in Canada, so the underground. My husband drove me to the underground and he headed off. And the whole time, like, I just upset. And I usually hang out at a coffee shop before I walk into work, and they're so upset. And then walking to work, I was like, the emotion and the cry was just bubbling, like right below the surface. Oh God, I'm getting emotional. Just right below the surface, It's just so upsetting. Why am I getting all of these symptoms again to only get negatives? Like, why? What is this going on? Like, if I'm not pregnant, just don't give me any symptoms. Like, don't. It's like God is playing just evil tricks on me. Like what is this cat and mouse shit? I'm so tired of it. I'm so done with this nonsense. And this coming from a person who at one point in her life didn't want kids. I was happy not wanting kids because my fear of childbirth was that intense. I was like, no, I'm not. Right? But my husband, he's my husband now, but like when we were dating before, he was always like, babe, one day, please, I hope you change your mind. I would really like to have kids and blah, 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 blah. We got married. And then it started to like, your own clock starts ticking and you start to want kids. And now I'm not even afraid of the childbirth. I will take whatever comes with friggin' pregnancy. I'll take the throwing up every day. I will take it all. Just don't put me through this. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I'm venting. It's just, I don't have anybody else I can call and just let this all out to. I'm just so tired. I don't want to have to go through this anymore. I mean, if I'm not going to be able to ever have kids, I just want to stop wanting children, It's not going to happen for me. I just want to just stop wanting it, I just don't want to have to go through this every month. I really don't. I don't want to have to go through this every time. I wanted to just wake up one day and be like, I don't want kids anymore, I'm done, I'm happy with it. It's fine, it's over. I don't want to have to go through this every time. Anyways, I've taken up enough of your time. Baby dust to everybody. Friday is my blood test. So I will come back and tell you
what? I will come back and tell you what the result of that was.